Yo, what's up guys? CastnBlast back, and I'm talking about Town Hall 9. If you guys don't know me, I love Town Hall 9. I love thinking outside the box and formulating a plan for certain bases. I'm going to go over two ideas I've seen. I want to make these in two separate videos, but I just wanted to get this out. And lately we got some players, thinking outside the box at Town Hall 9. You see a lot of meta bases like this, air defenses on the outside, heroes on the other end, some X-Bow islands, formulating to be anti-air, even Hound in the CC. These are common Town Hall 9 ideas, and everyone's like, well, I'm just going to use Witch Slapped or Stone Hobo, and that's about all I do at Town Hall 9. No-brainer attacks, right? This thinking outside the box is why I love this game. LFC here, he comes with dragons. Are dragons back? Are dragons back? I don't know, but this is beautifully done. So the air defense is on one side. He's going to use a queen walk. As you can see, brings his healers, his queen, 6 dragons, bowlers in the CC, some back end loons. So dragons and loons are going to come into one portion of the base. Heroes are going to clear out this side. With a Town Hall 9, you can separate your attacks and formulate different plans. So the CC's over by the heroes, it's got a hound. So it's going to be safe for dragons to take out the heroes. And, if you're getting stuck, like, how do I take out this portion of the base and then hog the other portion? Or where do I send in my witches? Because that's the only two things, a lot of people think about. This is totally new. He makes a great funnel here. He takes out some of these air defenses and he lets his heroes go to work. Now you can see he's clearing out some edges with wizards on the other end of the base. So he's got two things working at once. Now he comes with his drags as his heroes and bowlers move in to finish off the rest of those buildings. He's got to worry about that one last air defense. And that's about it. He's wanting his dragons, though, by themselves. You can see up here, they're going to get raged, clear out the heroes, and he wants the dragons to finish off this end, clear out the CC, and move into here. The CC, if you can destroy the CC before it pulls, like if it's a hound, then you don't have to worry about the CC for the rest of the attack. So his queen lost the healers, lost her healers. That's detrimental for keeping your queen up on the queen walk, and he missed her ability because I don't think he knew they lost the healers. He hasted in loons to take out that last air defense, and he's simply just healing and raging his dragons, using some more loons surgically to kind of clear out some of the side defenses, and he's just trying to keep those dragons funneled into the middle. Some Teslas popped up, no worries, and his healers are kind of now just keeping his bowlers and king alive. Unfortunately, that queen walked around the outside, didn't punch through the wall with the king. Who knows why? Queens love shooting walls. All your attacks. They just love to shoot the wall, the whole thing. So interesting to see her walk astray. I know that wasn't his plan. But with that healer staying on those bowlers and king, even though he already used his ability, he's able to do some tanking and keep on punching through the rest of the map here with those new buffs on the drags. He got a lot of usage, still 2 alive, and a few buildings with the bowlers and the king almost fully back to health, ready for the next attack. It's great to see something new being done at Town Hall 9. So are drags back? You guys tell me. Tell me what you think. Are you using the new buff drags at all? Let me know. Let's take a look at another attack with something different in it. So I can tell you guys, this attack alone, I was going to do a whole video just on this strategy, and I'm going to. This is going to be a whole new part of the series as I mess more around with it. But you get, this is in one of our league enemies, if you will, that we matched up with in the minor league clan war. Definitely check out the minor league. If you guys aren't a part of league wars, they are fun to be a part of a good league, and the minor league's great. So you got a queen on one side and king on the other side. Everyone wants to separate their heroes. And you got farms, whether it's Wiz farms, there's probably Tesla farms on the other side. But what do you do? Because, you're going to poison go at the queen. But if you're going to hog the back end, come around and start wrapping the hogs around the base, they're going to start getting hit by the king. And that's where a lot of people lose their hogs. Well, let's check out his troop base here. As you see, the radius of the CC is just barely covering the queen and those separated heroes. His troop set he got is the hogs. He's coming a stone hobo, right? So hogs, 3 golems on the stoned, bullers in the CC. And I know this was a fresh hit, so he didn't know what was going to pull out of the CC, but he brings a poison for that and the skeley spell. And we are going to see just how amazing that skeley spell works. So the skeley spell is going to be while the hogs finish off the second portion of the base and everything's distracted and they're starting to move past the king, you throw the skeley spell on the king and boy, they eat him alive. So first part of any attack, guys, you have to clear out a funnel. You have to clear out a funnel. And this is where I see more attacks fail than anything right off the start. If you don't clear out a good funnel, your attack is done. So he gets those, north end cleared with some wizards and golem. His wizards move in on that next mortar. And now he throws in his jump. That's going to go directly into the queen compartment. And it also crosses into one X-bow compartment. And the next X-bow's in range to get bounced. Or it gets, the queen can shoot it. The one mistake I know he did, he brought those wall breakers. And you saw him break. He raged where the rage was set. He threw the wall breakers so they could break into here. Whether he wanted to wall break beforehand or jump beforehand. Either way, it works out great. It kept his troops moving, and now he sees the hound pop out. So he's just spending a little time letting his troops work, take care of that hound, throw the poison on some of the pups before he moves in to get his hogs. And with a stoned hobo attack, guys, you have to let the attack develop. You need to get your troops into second, even third, fourth layers of base because you're coming with less hogs and less heals from them. A lot of times you're spending a rage and a heal on your kill squad. That time his kill squad was effective. Now he still has 2 heals for his hogs. But usually you only got 1 heal. So as his troops take out those bombs, his hogs are kind of safe, but he did lose his bowlers. He's still got both his heroes and all their abilities. And now we're going to watch magic work. This is thinking outside the box again. So his hogs move, they're under heal, and take a look at it. Throws the skeley spell on the king. Outside the box thoughts again, guys. Not just your normal, well, I'm going to heal my hogs here. I'm going to walk my witches here. These are outside thinking that's so effective. Look at all those skellies just overwhelm the king as all the rest of the defenses are distracted at shooting the hogs, and those are still under heal. Those skeletons just eat the king up, and there's still skeletons to go, and they're going to work on cleaning now. So his hogs have finished clearing off the end of the defenses. He just popped his king's ability for the first time, and popped his queen's ability for the first time, and there's tons of hogs. And as you'll see, look at all the skeletons alive still. They're doing some cleanup work. So they did a kill work and cleanup work. Beautiful thinking outside the box. Beautiful thinking. And that's what I like seeing at Town Hall 9. So this is going to be a whole separate series in the coming weeks ahead as we use this type of thought more and more. People want to separate those heroes. You don't have to deal so much with the heroes in the beginning with your kill squad, but you got to deal with one hero and then the other one either eating up your hogs or whatever the case may be. Well, now you can bring that skelly spell with you and drop it on the king as your hogs move through, eat up the king. And beautifully, he had so much troops left over. Full health heroes with their abilities still to pop. It's very effective. So let me know what you guys think. If there's more attacks that are, out of the norm, just the normal witch slap, which by the way, witch slap OP, I know. But things can get stale if you're just dropping things over and over every war. I like creative thinking. So if you guys got any other ideas, let me know. Let me know what you think about these two you saw today. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter at CastnBlastCOC. And of course, I'll be back with more Queen Poplar Loon. Don't worry. And I'll catch you guys next time.